Hiya folks, welcome back to Final Fantasy X. Sorry I'm a couple of minutes late, just as I was getting ready to start. I bumped into somebody outside, so I had to have a chat with them. But yeah, it's good to be here, good to be back with you all. So we've got some exciting stuff and perhaps some not so exciting stuff, but still important stuff nonetheless that we need to get through today. We've got a boss fight coming up, Spheremorph, quite an interesting one. And then shortly after, here's where the perhaps not so exciting but still important stuff comes into play. We're going to have to begin backtracking all the way back to Besaid Island in order to collect the Jecht Spheres. I know this has been spoken about in stream chat in the previous episodes, and this is the one, or probably this is the one I'd imagine, where things finally come to fruition with that. So, good day to you all. I can see a few people in chat already. Hiya, Arc Blast, how are you? And Carlos, I've been having a good week, thanks. How have you been doing this week? And I have done just a touch of grinding. So my phone's quite busy, I have to keep an eye on that. Yeah, a touch of grinding since the last stream. Not much. I think I killed about 4 Chimera enemies. So does that really class as grinding, killing 4? It was about a 15-20 minute session. And to be fair, you know, they give so much AP. I did manage to move about on the sphere grid a bit, just from killing those 4. When you get overkills on them, I think you get about 1800 AP per battle. Not too bad, it does add up quite quickly. But to start today, I haven't yet spoken to Awaka in this location. I think if we don't buy anything just yet, or we need to go to one of the menus and then come out. Yeah, we can tell him that things are too expensive, too pricey. And he'll actually lower his prices then. So a little trick for you before you actually go ahead and make any purchases. One thing to note is you can actually buy high potions. Now, I've got 33, so I'm not going to, but this is the first opportunity in game where you're able to do exactly that.
I'll go with these prices for a while.
Well, happy birthday, Red Mario. That's on Sunday, yeah? It's Friday today, isn't it? Yes. Oh, yeah, there you go. Mitch comes in with the reminder of the day. Thank you, Mitch. And good day to you. Oh, that's good, Art Blast. Oh, talking about breaking up for Christmas, just a friendly reminder for you guys that today, obviously I'm streaming, and then Monday, after the weekend, I will be streaming for the final time before breaking up for Christmas. And I will be coming back to the streams. I'm actually away for the start of January, so it's going to be the 10th of Jan. That's going to be the next stream, which is about 3 weeks after Monday, so a bit of a break, but I always take a break at the end of the year around the Christmas holiday period. Many of you that have been around the channel for a while will know that. Somewhere around here, just here I think, there is a secret Elbed primer just lurking there in the bushes, so you'll want to pick that up. Number 15, I think that was, wasn't it? And we don't need to head down into that corner there. I am just going to go ahead and make sure that we are all healed up and ready for the boss fight. We've got Riku, Yuna, and Tidus. Now, we are going to be using Lulu. I'd imagine we're going to be using Lulu as our main form of damage here. There is an interesting mechanic with the element switching, but Lulu's still going to come into her own. But I do still need to bring the other party members into play just so they get the rewards as well. So, 7 days till Christmas. I can't believe 2021's almost over. Yeah, you know when you get to my age, the years just fly past. They really do.
It is here.
Oh,
somewhere.
Bummer, I did forget to change
What's here?
Weapon, especially for Tidus. Because Tidus needs to find out by attacking the boss what the element is that the boss has. And you don't want to have an elemental weapon on Tidus, so it could potentially heal the boss. Kind of annoying. Yeah, I have got the first striker weapon, but I don't believe I've got it equipped, annoyingly. Oh, I can actually have an opportunity here. Oh, oh no, it's not first strike I've got, it's initiative, that's it. Unfortunately not as good, but at least it doesn't have an element. Brotherhood's the most powerful, but Water Strike makes it a no-no. So, yeah, it's just going to be Vigilante for now. Oh, thank you, Red. That's very kind of you. Yeah, no, 100% agree with you there, Mitch. Same for me, mate. Same for me. Oh, yeah. Got just a couple of cutscenes before we go any further.
This place, it's just water, isn't it?
Oh,
This is what
yeah,
spheres
forgot my
are
hat.
made of.
Sorry, guys.
It
Hang on a sec.
absorbs and preserves people's memories.
What's that?
Very important at this time of year to be in the festive spirit, isn't it? Yeah, thanks for the reminder. How could I forget? Okay. Right, first things first, let's go ahead and just start performing various actions here. Now, the boss is going to respond to physical attacks with a weak elemental spell. So, I'm not going to do anything just yet with Yuna. Actually, we could probably get... No, what am I going to items for? We'll probably get some nulls going. I'm not sure exactly what element it is at the minute, it's the only thing. So let's just switch to Tidus first of all. That should tell us at least what element we're dealing with. Fire. Okay, there's no way to know apart from the counter. So now we can go ahead and null Blaze. Although I am going to be swapping party members. And let's go ahead now and, yeah, start swapping. Right, we'll just whiz through them all and then we'll bring Lulu in last. I might even bring out some Aeons. I don't want to do physical attacks again because we'll just get countered. So as long as every party member does something, then I am absolutely fine. Kimari, maybe Lancet will prevent... Oh, actually, we could probably do Jinx. I know we weren't going to get a blue magic with Lancet. I just, you know, didn't want to do a physical attack per se. Right, Auron next. We could do Magic Break. I'm not sure if it would work, but... I mean, it heals the boss because of Auron's weapon, but that's fine. We're not going to be doing that again anyhow. And who else have I missed now? Just Lulu, I think, isn't it? Yeah. So let's just go for a couple of rounds of focus. I'm going to bring Yuna back in. Oh, right, we can get it from Awaka, Poggymore says. Yeah, we'll grab that then. Hopefully, Awaka will still be there after this boss. Is that right? Otherwise, I'd have to reload, which is kind of annoying. Yeah, I know that was mentioned on the previous stream. Completely forgot about that. Did we get an elemental shift? I was not paying attention, if I'm honest with you. I don't think we did we? I don't think we did. Okay, I'm just going to heal up. Okay, yes, we could try that as well. Yeah, I'm going to get a few focuses done because we might even be able to get an overkill. Which would be nice now that we brought everybody into the fray. I don't know why I've kept Auron. I need to get rid of him, actually. I think with Yuna, we're just going to cycle through the elements on null since they all stack. Yeah, we can try Riku's mix. I don't think it's full at the moment, though. It's the problem. Okay, I've got Null Blaze, Null Frost. Let's go for Water. I know that Auron's stealing all the buffs when he's going to be kicked out soon. I'm going to bring Riku in. I'm not sure if we've had an elemental shift when I was reading chat. So I want to be careful because it was fire elemental. I'm going to bring Riku back and do just a standard attack here. Okay, it was still fire. That's fine. So we can respond here with Blizzard. With Lulu. And we should be starting to do a nice bit of damage. So, yeah, this boss has 12,000 HP. And with a nicely buffed set of magic spells, Lulu should be able to do a lot of damage for us. Okay, Elemental Shift. We now need to attack again with Riku. And what are we dealing with? Fire again. So there wasn't really much of a shift there. Let's be honest about the situation. Who do I need to heal? Nobody, really. I'll throw a heal onto Riku, though, since she's our little tester there with a physical attack, and will be countered. Yeah, it's one of the classics, isn't it, Sheldon? Final Fantasy X. One thing I did forget, though, was that battles can be a little slow. Especially when you're trying to farm AP. But that won't really be a problem until later on. Okay, and let's see what element we're now dealing with. Water, so a nice Thunder R spell here will not go amiss. To be honest, you know, Yuna's not actually all that useful at the moment. Let's just skip straight down to... Oh, one thing I can do, and in fact I'm gonna do this. What was it? Was it water? Yeah, I think so. I'm gonna go ahead and bring T to see maybe if we get rid of Yuna for a while. And he can cast Haste, something I always forget. He can cast Haste onto Lulu, and that will just increase the amount of turns that she has, which will get us through the battle a little faster. That's the theory, anyhow. Hi, bonkers. Ouch. Right, I'm going to get rid of Riku, I think. Bring Tidus back. And did we get an elemental shift? We must have done. I'm going to have to skip this turn because I don't know what element the boss is right now. So let's just go ahead and focus. Bit of extra magic damage going forward. Yeah, this fight isn't too difficult once you've got a hang of the routine and what have you. The problem with that haste is we're getting so many turns with Lulu now, and I need to find out what element the boss is before we attack. Okay. Yeah, we do get level 2 keys. Good point. They will be our first level 2 keys for this fight. Sorry, for this playthrough. Okay, Blizzard. So let's go ahead and fire. Not quite there yet. But presumably not far off now for sure. Ah, we can actually use Cure since we're going to heal up after this fight. Hello, Holly. Merry Christmas to you as well. Yes, all my best to your family. I completely forgot what flipping element we're dealing with. I need to check before I attack. Right, we are dealing with Blizzard. Okay, fire. Fire it is. Right, will this be enough to kill the boss? Not quite. That's got to be our, what? 5th attack, I feel. And at 12,000 HP, the next one should be the one. So right now we are Blizzard again. So another fire spell. That should be done. And an overkill thanks to those focus buffs. Merry Christmas to you, Liam, as well. Thanks for that. Yeah, that wasn't too bad, actually. It's a little bit confusing if you go in blind, but with a few null spells and a bit of knowledge of the whole situation, the strategy is fairly simple. We should get some nice AP. And our first Jecht Sphere, which means we are now going to be back backtracking. Nearly 5k AP, not too bad. I think it's about 3k, just over 3k if you don't get an overkill. So it is well worth the effort, in my opinion, to do so.
Whoa, this is old. Don't know if you can play it back.
Yeah, that fight is so annoying in the arena, isn't it, Roge? Because of the Ultima counters, and it just drags the encounter out so much. Oh, you Force? I'm doing well, thank you, mate. How are you doing?
What are you taking?
Well, you said it was going to be a long trip. We'll be
Hopefully,
seeing
Awaka will still be
things,
present, because that's going to be really helpful for
So
our
I thought I
backtracking if we can
recorded
get
all in
the
this.
first
To show my
strike
wife and
weapon.
kid, you know.
This is no pleasure cruise.
Yeah, thanks, Force, and you.
Ain't this
Happy
supposed to
Christmas,
be
though. I
a
might see you on
grand
Monday, if
occasion?
you're
Where the
able to make the last
cheering
stream
fans,
before
the
we break
crying
up.
women.
This is it. Too many goodbyes. People think twice about leaving.
Hi, Paddy. How are you?
If you say so. Well, it better be a lot more colorful when we come back. A parade for Braska, vanquisher of sin.
We should go. Day will break soon.
Yeah, so here's the plan for the backtrack. Now, it is a bit of a journey, I warn you guys, okay? It is a bit of a journey.
Stand closer to him.
But the reason we need to do this now is because if we don't, then
Good. That should do it.
Dark Veil 4 is going to be blocking off one of the spheres later on, and we won't be able to get it until we defeat it.
Jecht.
Whereas we can actually get Auron's weapon much easier if we don't defeat Dark Veil 4 and just get the Jecht Spheres now.
I suppose.
Lord Braska. We shouldn't be
Well, it's
wasting
always
our
great
time
to have
on
you
this.
here, Force, so...
What's the hurry, man?
Yeah, you did quite a bit. I just saw your message, Reg. You did quite a bit of farming in Final Fantasy IV, didn't you?
What's the point? He wasn't on some pleasure cruise.
Yeah, Final Fantasy IX's a lot of fun.
There's more.
Would you say it's one of your favourite Final Fantasies, Paddy? Now that you've just beaten it? And it's fresh on the mind?
Hey, if you're sitting there watching this, it means you're stuck in Spira like me. You might not know when you'll get back home, but you better not be crying. Although I guess I'd understand. But you know what? There's a time when you have to stop.
Yeah, it would be nice if the whole fast travel had unlocked by this point, but... Yeah, got a bit of a run ahead of us. So the way I'm going to do this, I'm just going to go all the way to Besaid, and then we're going to collect the spheres on the way back, so we can sort of get them in order then. So I will be missing them as we head back to Besaid, and then on the way back we're going to get them. Just in case you guys are wondering why I'm going to run past them.
I believe in you.
It just helps me to realise, you know, which ones we've got and which ones we haven't,
Bye.
by going through them in order.
He sounded almost serious, but it was too late.
He was serious. Jecht.
Well, you got quite the collection on your hands there, Paddy. And yeah, Final Fantasy VI is awesome as well.
Jecht.
I didn't play it until after I'd finished Final Fantasy VII back in the day, but I had a lot of fun with it.
That's why he took all those pictures. To show them to you when he returned.
Nice job, Danny. I've not played Final Fantasy XIV for a while myself, but I know it's super popular right now. I have heard that the servers are struggling. A lot of people haven't been able to play. So it's awesome that you have been able to play and get done what you wanted to get done.
Join Braska in his fight against sin.
Well, that's awesome though, Paddy. It's a huge series, so you got a lot of content to look forward to
Was his decision.
with all those games that you've probably
I guess I
still got to
understood.
play.
My old man. He knew there was no way back home. Back to Xanarkand.
And to be fair with the Final
He wanted
Fantasy
to go
series, you
home,
know, many of them are great. They really are. There's a few
He couldn't go on until he accepted
a few games in the franchise that aren't up
Besides,
to the standards
even
of
if
the
he had
others.
found a way
But
back,
even those that have a lot
I
of
don't think he
problems
would
with them,
have
in
left
my
his friends
opinion, still
behind
have a lot of
before
fun
their
to be
journey was
found
complete.
and are worth going through at least once.
Let's go, guys. Maybe I had to start accepting my own fate.
Oh yeah, good point with the soundtrack. I've never really thought of it, Rog, but yeah, that's interesting. Okay.
Wait.
Yeah?
So we got the
Loved you.
Oh,
Albed
come on,
primer for
please.
this area.
He just didn't know how to express it, he said.
If you guys missed that, I think we got it
Enough
right at the
about my
start
old man,
of the
okay?
stream, so make sure you don't miss it.
I just thought you should know.
Hello, Phenol, how are you?
Okay.
Ah, brilliant stuff, Echo. You've, you know, really managed to get past me already. Although I only play it really on stream. But yeah, you've done a fantastic job to get to the monster arena. That's where the fun begins, isn't it? With all the stat grinding and what have you. Ah, where's Awaka? Have we lost him? Is he gone? Yeah, not my cup of tea, to be honest, Art Blast. I've never really been into those sorts of soul-type games. But I know they have a huge following and are very popular, so I can understand why Square have put a game out, or putting a game out in that particular area, and I think it is going to be very popular. I do want to backtrack, but I want to see if Awaka's close by. Because I'd rather not miss out on the first strike weapon. So I was just seeing... Oh, there he is. Hopefully he's still got the same
Curse that rib. He'll be
Same
rich by
items for sale
tomorrow,
here.
all on account of this celebration thing. What?
Ollie, thank you for the support. There are certain soundtracks within FF10 that are kind of soothing and relaxing, especially the Hymn of the Faith. Yeah, you know, it's got that sort of nostalgic vibe to it, hasn't it?
Great.
Right, perfect. The Sonic Steel. That's what I want. And we will go ahead and equip that.
Hi there.
We can speak to
Look
Clasco.
at this. They always leave me behind.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Fair enough, Echo.
Scratch you. There. Good boy.
Oh, welcome, Manuel. How are you?
I've always been able to tell how chocobos feel. Maybe I'd make a better chocobo breeder than chocobo knight, huh? Hey, what job do you see me doing?
Does it matter what we choose here? I've had a complete mind blank. I don't think it does it? I'll just wait a second in case you guys know for certain. Okay, steal from the floating eyeballs and the rock fiends to get masks and hyper-low potions for Riku's mix. Hyper-null. Oh, yeah, we can do that. Yeah, what I'm going to do is have Actually, you know what? It might not be a great idea to have the first strike equipped on Tidus, and that's because... Actually, it might be. Yeah. Yeah, I think it will be. I'm just going to select whatever. Yeah. Before says breed, I'll select breeder. It's right. What I'm thinking is that Riku is faster than Tidus, and normally she will get to act first in battle, if that makes sense. So I need to sort my party out first of all. I'm not going to be farming anything here. Let's just kill these enemies. Let's go to Riku. Yeah, I didn't really explain myself then. On the way back to Besaid, what I want to do is go ahead and escape the battles, because it's going to take too long to go through battles on our way back. And what I might also do, though, is before we escape, is just steal with Riku so that we can work towards her trophy. And that is helped by the fact that she tends to act in battle before Tidus, so we can steal then escape. But with the first strike weapon on Tidus, it might sort of interfere with that. Yep, grab the Albed primer, get our new rank, and now we shall head back. Oh, I forgot to change party again. Bit annoying. Let's just get out of here.
Miss me? I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh, okay. Saving overdrives. Yeah, if we get any built up, I will indeed get those saved. Right, let me just check my party. Tidus, Riku. I think we'll just put Rocket in. Just in case we need to one-shot anything with his Stone Touch on the way back. Oh, thank you, Poggy. Small donation to you, my friend, for a long journey back to Besaid Island. Oh, yes. Yes, it's a bit of a journey now. But that's why we are going to be escaping battles. So, just to clarify, I am going to be getting all the Jecht Spheres, but I'm also going to be only getting them on the way back. No, don't hit the butterfly. Oh, I've got to put up with the stupid timer now. Hello, Isaiah. How are you? You certainly did. You made it. Good to see you. Ugh.
All right, let's get him.
I'm counting on
Look, we can actually steal, even with the first strike weapon. Oh, no. Nav screwed it up. Okay, I don't think we're going to be stealing too much with Riku if we use the first strike weapon, annoyingly. Because I want to escape battles. Oh, the Jumbo Flam fight. Yeah, because it's like resistant to pretty much everything, isn't it, really? Which is kind of annoying. Yeah, the sooner I can get this trophy with Riku, the better, really. Right, we should one-shot this thing soon, I hope. With the Stone Touch ability, I mean. Nope. Oh, yeah, the... Is that the one that we're going to be stealing items for, is it? Is that the boss you're talking about? To make that grenade? Yeah, if we can... Yeah, we should have Riku's built up by then, I would imagine. Yeah, that's why we're going to grab the Jecht Spheres now. That way we won't have to worry about them once the Dark Aeon spawn. There's a butterfly. No, 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 no. Go away, go away. Ah, and another one. Ah. Dodge the butterflies. Hello, goodbye. Just keep moving. Yeah, all the way back to Besaid.
Live and let live.
We're just going to have to flee a lot. Right, is it worth stealing off these ones as well, would you say? We can probably try because it's all high potions that I seem to be getting.
Live and let live.
What is it we need to make the grenade that we want to throw? Yeah, this is where the other versions of the game come into their own. Like on Xbox and PC and stuff, because you get to just turn encounters off. And put turbo mode on. Imagine now if we had turbo mode and no encounters. Just how much more fun that would be to whiz back to Besaid. I might actually kill this thing. I know it's going to slow us down, but ultimately, they give so much AP. It's really difficult to just miss out on that. Need to be careful. I don't want to kill it. No, there's no mods involved here, Mike. This is just the base game on PS4. We're going to probably bring Ixion out to kill this thing. So we're doing Magic Break for Auron's attack. What has Tidus done? Anything? I think he attacked, didn't he? Kimari, Lulu, then Yuna. Yeah, don't forget, guys, you can cast the null abilities, which are very helpful in this fight. But I find that Magic Break is fine when you're grinding for AP, since you're swapping party members in and out anyway. It's hard to keep the null abilities up on everybody at once. Right, and now finally Yuna. Summon Ixion. Probably don't need to use Ixion's overdrive here, which would probably do about max damage, so we'll just go for a couple of Thunderar spells, and I think that'll do the job. And it should also give us an overkill as well, which means lots of lovely AP, which is why I don't skip out on these encounters. Look at that. Definitely worth it in my opinion. But for now, let's just go back to Riku, Waka, and Tidus there. Oh, this is one of the things I flipping hate about this area. I always forget which way I need to go. Am I going the wrong way? Every time I go into battle, it does sort of interfere with whether I should be going this way or that way afterwards. Oh, very nice job, Fenor. Yeah. I'm impressed that you managed to kill the Marlborough, to be honest with you. Those things aren't easy.
I'll be right back.
Yep, going the wrong way, of course. Other way. Cheers, Art Blast.
Live and let live.
I just saw that NPC up on the top there, and I've realised we passed him already. Yeah, I've got to try and keep track of which way I'm going, so that if I find another Chimera, I remember exactly when we leave the fight.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yeah, more than anything, it just slows the battle down, doesn't it? Having to input commands on everybody. Okay, I've got to remember we're continuing to go down after this. Who's this? Tidus. Let's cheer. This is probably the only encounter I'm going to not be fleeing from. So once we're out of Macalania Woods, then, you know, we're done. Oh, whatever. I don't even need haste. Can we cast slow on this thing?
Relax. Take it easy.
If I've got to take a turn, may as well try. Oh, we can. We can't attack with Waka, because we could stone this thing. And let's just go through the list. Kimari. Nice. Do Auron next so that we can magic break. And Lulu followed by Yuna. I think I've got a nice little routine then now to kill these things fairly quickly. Yeah, that'd be nice, wouldn't it? Going back in time. So you're not only getting to play the game, but experiencing it for the first time. Yeah, that'd be very nostalgic. I'd love to do that with Final Fantasy VII if I had to pick one Final Fantasy game to do it with. There's something very special, at least back in the 90s, of your first playthrough of Final Fantasy VII. There was for me, anyway. And as much as I love the game and continue to love it, you can never capture that original magic. No, what I'm actually doing is, first of all, I've got the wrong party, is making my way back to Besaid Island. And that's because we need to get the Jecht Spheres.
I'll be right back.
So the only things I'm killing in Macalania are the chimeras, but let's just go ahead now and sort our party back out again. I just can't miss the opportunity to grab the lovely AP that they give you. Right, okay. Like the theatre spheres, you mean? Art Blast. I don't think that's tied to a trophy or anything, is it? Unless I'm mistaken. I should use Auron first. But we'll have time to do that. Yeah, now that our team is stronger, I don't need to worry so much about using the null abilities on this fight. A simple magic break is perfect. They are needed for a trophy. You have to get them all, do you? That's interesting. I mean, I suppose you can do that at any point, can't you? But yeah, it's worth getting them if we can. Yeah, same with me, Echo, to be honest with you. Oh, we're running out of MP with Ixion. So, just need to bear that in mind. We need a save point, really. Yeah, we've got a few sphere levels here with our party. Let's just switch the formation back before we go any further. Tidus is the most important, though. Riku doesn't hurt, since we can steal if the opportunity calls for it. Start working towards her trophy there. Ah, another Chimera. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to use the overdrive ability of the Aeon, though. Okay, Ark, so we can make a start on it then, yeah? Whatever, let's just use slots. I need to practice with it anyway. This shouldn't kill it. Perfect. I'm getting better at that. Getting better. Maybe we will kill it. Nope, but very nearly, I'm sure. Right, okay, I need to be careful now, or it is going to be killed before we've brought everybody into the fray. Let's just go ahead and guard with Auron. Kimari. Jinx. Need to do no damage stuff now. And who else have we got? Lulu. Oh, did not mean to do that. Yeah, good point. You can heal Ixion. You can also heal Ifrit, can't you, by casting fire. Although my Ixion hasn't really taken any damage. It's just the MP that's a little bit low at the moment. 6 MP. I think Thunderar is 8, so we'll have to overdrive here for the overkill. Yeah, that's annoying. Nice. Yes, I don't get a choice with that, unfortunately, if I want to get the Platinum Trophy, as you need to complete the Sphere Grid. The only question is what it means to complete the Sphere Grid. Because for the actual trophy, all that means is you need to make sure that every character has every node filled with something. It doesn't matter what. But that doesn't necessarily mean that the sphere grid is going to be optimised at all. Let's go for... I've already got a save in Macalania. Let's just save over the last one. Yeah, I'm not going mad with steals at the minute because I do want to make progress on getting back to Besaid. Otherwise, we're not going to get far at all. Okay. Time to dodge lightning, or not, as the case may be. Oh, I always forget to change my party back. Special, that's what we want.
So easy on you next time.
Right, formation, get rid of Auron. I'll put Riku in case we do steal. Yeah, I'm not 100% sure yet, Echo. I'll definitely be filling the grid out. And I'll definitely be doing enough to make sure that we can take on the various super bosses and what have you. But beyond that, I don't think it's going to be all that organised in terms of optimisation. I'll certainly max things out like strength and stuff. I don't know if I'll max HP out. I'll just run from these as well. Luck, I won't be maxing out because that's just going to take so much time. But I might go ahead and get quite a bit of luck.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
But yeah, as Bottomley says, you have to activate all nodes, but they can be activated with anything.
Live and let live.
No, Phenor. I don't think I did attack Real since the last time I did it on stream. I was just fortunate on that particular instance, but I think I've got the hang of it now. Oh, okay, Phenor. Yeah, then we'll be able to pick up all of the spheres, won't we?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yeah, I'm definitely envying my PC Final Fantasy X players at this point. No encounters toggle with turbo toggle. Ah, oh, that'd be beautiful.
I'll be right back.
Hi, David. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much. And yes, no, I'm with you. Final Fantasy VII is probably like my favourite game, not only in the Final Fantasy franchise, but just in general of all time. Oh, I didn't go to the travel agency there. I don't think we needed to, though. Plenty of save points along the route.
Out of my way.
Live and let live.
Nah, I can't bother to kill the cacti, whatever they're called. The best way, if you want to do it, I believe, is with the Aeons. Like, Ifrit's Meteor Strike will one-shot them. Right, there's a Jecht Sphere there, but like I say, we're not getting them until on the way back. So I can know for certain that we're getting them, like, in order. I can know we've got them then. Oh, you're playing 10 on the Switch, Echo. Nice. I think you do get the gameplay enhancements, as Square calls them. Hiya, Unicorn. How are you? You had a good week? Yeah, that's true. No achievements on Switch, is there?
Live and let live.
Oh, right. Okay. Nova's missable. Hello, Elijah. You haven't missed much. Well, you missed the Spheremorph Boss, which was fun. But as you can see, we're back in the Thunder Plains, and as you probably guessed, that's because we're now backtracking all the way to Besaid. And it's a long journey, which is why I've got Tidus equipped with the First Strike weapon. And we're just escaping battles. I'm not even stealing with Riku, but that's because I do just want to make some progress here on the journey. Morning, Cletus.
Live and let live.
How are you, mate? So many battles.
Live and let live.
Still, we're almost back at the Moonflow now. Just go through Guarda Salam. Oh, you can lance in Nemesis for Nova. Going back for the Jecht Spheres, Elijah. But I'm not grabbing them until we get back to Besaid, and then we'll get that as the first one. And then get them on the way back.
I'll be right back.
We'll be able to get Auron's weapon then a little bit later, even before Dark Veilfall, which should be nice.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've definitely not got Nova yet anyway. What's the plan for the game? Tonight? Do you mean what's my plan for this stream, Jay Ryan? So I only ask 'cause it's only afternoon now. I'm confused. Unless you refer to something else that's happening tonight that I should know about but don't. But if you mean this stream, I'm just effectively heading back to Besaid. We'll get the Jecht Spheres on the way back. So a bit of a chill stream really. Let me on. Well, this is the thing, Elijah. If we go back now, we can get it. If we go back a little bit later, we can't. Ah, okay, Jay. All these time zones confuse me. Let's just save. I'm going to probably save quite a bit on the journey back. Mind you, I suppose... Okay, fair enough. You're in the UK, same as me. I suppose... Look, there's a Jecht Sphere, but I'm just going to leave it until the journey back. Yeah, with these darker nights and what have you, it is technically, like, already dark, so... No, I understand. It could be classed as nighttime, even though it's 25 past 3. It's not exactly pitch black, but the sun is starting to go down. I know, Botmin, it's kind of annoying to tell you the truth. It feels kind of bad that I could be playing a version of the game where I haven't got to keep escaping and I can just put turbo mode on and just whiz all the way back. It wouldn't feel bad if those versions didn't have those features. Or if all versions did, but I hate the inconsistency. I don't know why Square are averse to just patching their games so that they all have the same features. Oh, you mean in terms of the actual stats behind it, Steve? That's interesting.
I'll be right back.
That's interesting. Yeah. I'll have to make use of it. I don't remember on my previous playthroughs as how much use I get out of Nova. Hi, David. The first Jecht Sphere is in Besaid. I think it's next to the temple, if I remember. It's right at the back of the game, basically. You got to backtrack right to the beginning. This is possibly the worst area on the backtrack because it happens to be the longest.
Let's do it. Live and let live.
Morning, Johnny. Yeah, is Anima's Overdrive the only ability in the game that can break maximum damage?
So easy on you next time.
I'm thinking it is, isn't it? It can do like 200 plus 1,000 points of damage, can't it? But is that only because of the short animation? Maybe I'm misremembering it. I think it just adds up all of the different things. Thanks for the sub, Josh. If I remember, it adds up the different individual damages, so it's not technically break damage. It's just how the short animation adds it up and gives it as one number. Right, Merry Christmas to you. Thank you very much.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yeah, I can't believe a week to go until Christmas. And then 2022 begins. Oh, difficult choice between 9, 10 and 12. Difficult choice for sure. Yeah, just plan to get through them all one by one, but which to start with.
I'll be right back.
I mean, I'm enjoying 10 right now, so I'd recommend it maybe. Why is it when I'm farming for AP, it takes me ages just to find enemy encounters? It's like the game knows what you're doing, just to annoy you. It either gives you too many or not enough, depending on what playstyle you're currently engaging in. Oh yeah, is that when we backtrack through like... Oh, we actually got a steal then. Is that like when we backtrack through from the gold saucer back over to the other continent to grab enemy skills?
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh yeah, from all the escaping. I'm surprised we haven't yet, Elijah, actually. Surprised we haven't. Yeah, we'll be back to Luca
I
soon.
won't go so easy on you next time.
Yeah, all the Jecht Spheres and that are for Auron's weapon. To be fair, we're making progress, getting back.
Let's do it.
Oh, okay, Poggy. In fact, I think we do need to get a chocobo to grab one of the Jecht Spheres, don't we? On the high road. Yeah, Calmlands, I think. And you can get a weapon with no encounters. But that's a lot more difficult. It's a lot more rare off the ghosts in the cave later on.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2, which Square still aren't talking about. They did mention it at the Game Awards recently, but briefly mentioned it. They didn't show anything. They just said that they're coming along nicely with it, but it's not ready to show at the moment. So, it's nice to get an update that they are actually still working on it. You never know with Square. They like to cancel things. But I'd be very surprised if they did cancel that. Oh, where am I going? Not over here. Oh, if we steal from the Basilisk. Yeah, we can do. If I see it again. We'll see some on the way back as well. Yeah, I haven't focused too much on Riku's limit. Or overdrive, rather. Oh, we can steal now, though.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, it's something interesting you can do, Echo. Not only can you get the trophy a little bit sooner, but it just means that you can get Auron's weapon a little bit sooner as well. Otherwise, you get locked off behind the Dark Aeon in Besaid if you wait. The heck do I do it? Oh, these stupid battles!
I'll be right back.
Is it up there? Oh, there we go. I knew it was around here. There we go. Perfect. Oh, there's a chest that I missed. Not sure how I missed that last time. But there you go. Backtracking actually pays off. That's not a basilisk, is it? Nah.
Live and let live.
Yeah, thanks, Elijah and Ark. I could see it on the map. Wow, there's a bit of a delay in chat. Everyone's still telling me to run up the boxes.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh, YouTube can be annoying sometimes. I've got it on minimal latency as well.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I think I probably should have done, shouldn't I, Elijah? But not to worry. We've sorted it now. Oh, this first strike weapon helps a lot. Yeah, Veil 4 is the easiest of the super bosses, isn't it? I've got no plans to go back to 15. I think I did platinum it anyway. Oh no, there was one trophy I needed to do, and that was the fishing trophy. Maybe I'll do that at some point.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Okay. Right. We can actually get a choco for this area, can't we? Since I'm not stealing that much with Riku anyway right now. Oh, hello, Jacos. Sorry I didn't see you come in there. How are you doing? Yeah, but everything... Oh, right. I'll be talking about for Nova. You'd have to hack the game, wouldn't you, to actually get the break HP limit? Just like break damage limit off there. But yeah, do insane amounts of damage. 5 million, Steve says. Goodness me.
Live and let live.
Yeah, I'm not too bad, thanks, Jacos. Just trying to plough through this little bit of a grind here to Besaid Island. Oh no, I thought that was T just doing something, but it's Riku. Oh, flip, yeah, I missed the chocobo. Ah, I can't be bothered now. We're already in the second area, look. I would have ended up going back on, you know, through battles and stuff to get back to the chocobo person. I'll just escape. I do need to get the chocobo when we come back to this area, however.
Live and let live.
Since I don't think you can get the sphere without it.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yes, yes, after it broke, Jacos. That was frustrating, but it's all sorted now. I've actually got it turned off at the minute. I had it on all morning, and it's like an oven in here now. Oh, Steve. Yeah, talking about tough bosses. Do you think that Penance is the hardest, guys? Or would you say that, you know, maybe some of the Dark Aeons are a little bit trickier? Because Penance has a lot of HP. And he's certainly very deadly, but it's just about really maxing out those stats, isn't it? Yeah, another sphere there, but again, we'll be coming back to it. I want to get them in order so that I know I haven't missed any. Yeah, I think you're probably right, Elijah.
Live and let live.
Hi, Super. Yeah, I keep missing the chocobo.
So easy on you next time.
Maybe I'll go back for it from here. I think it's closer to go back, isn't it? Oh, I think Penance is harder, Phenor, than Years Mat. I really do.
Live and let live.
Years Mat in the original game is actually a longer fight. Penance is probably about 50 minutes to an hour. Years Mat is like 2 to 4 hours, depending on the strategy that you use. So, yeah. I would say that it is Penance. Sorry, Penance is harder, but Years Mat's a longer battle, if that makes sense. Okay, this will help a little bit. You do get quite a big boost to speed, don't you? Whether it was worth it to go back for, I'm not sure, but it's quite a long road, so maybe it was. Yeah, I think it was worth it. The annoying thing with Years Mat is it does get a little bit trickier by the end, which can be a hugely frustrating experience if you do get destroyed and have to start again. Oh, the chocobo is definitely worth it. Oh yeah, 100%. Well, let's just save. Yeah, Bahamut can be tough. Yeah, here we are back in Luca. No, I don't, to be honest, Elijah. I feel like I could spend my guilt on better stuff. Is that the same for you? Plus, I feel like it's more fun to try and figure out a strategy to get those bosses down. But it's interesting that Square made it so that you could use Zanmato on every enemy in the game, including bosses and stuff, like the super bosses. Oh, I can't remember exactly how to get to the docks. Also, there is the theatre as well we can buy stuff at, isn't there? I remember Final Fantasy VII used to give me big trouble on my first ever playthrough. With, I'll tell you what. I actually got stuck in Final Fantasy VII on my very first playthrough. Before I even had the strategy guide, I got stuck on the first Turks fight where Reno casts Pyramid. He would always... it just never clicked to me that you could attack the Pyramid to kill it. And he'd always end up casting 3 Pyramids on my party before I managed to kill him. And it would always give me a game over. Okay. Yeah, I can check that out for sure. Which one is the dock? Because that's where we need to go to. I've already got all the chests and everything in this place. Is this the one? I guess not. Hey, chicken pot pie. Merry Christmas to you as well. Yeah, I'm just shocked that you can even, like I say, use... Yes, please, back to Kilika. Use that ability. Unlike Penance. Yeah, Ozma is such an RNG-based super boss that you can either enter the fight and be absolutely destroyed and get a game over before you even get a chance to damage Ozma, or you can get through it as if it's like just a really simple encounter. So Ozma's an interesting one. For sure. We need to go down here, I think. On my last Ozma encounter, I almost had a game over, but what's her face? The girl that does the Phoenix spell healed me. Which is only like a 30% chance or something. Let me just check something here. We don't want to go back to Luca, that's for sure. But by speaking to the same person, we can choose to go to Besaid. Yeah, effectively Ozma works by just countering every attack or ability you do with one of its own. Which is why it's annoying. Feel like we came the long way around there. No. Yes. At last, our journey is almost complete. Well, we're back at Besaid now. So let's go ahead and see if we can get to the save point over here. So now we need to make our way all the way back to the temple area. And hopefully Dark Veil 4 will not be present. Hopefully. If I haven't screwed this up. Yeah, I'm sure this was worth it in the end. Yeah, it might have taken a stream to do it, but
Let's do it.
at least it's done then, isn't it? At least it'll be done. Nope, unfortunately, there's no fast travel at the moment. And by the time we can warp to Besaid, Dark Veil 4 will be there.
I'll be right back.
Oh, how I'd love turbo mode right now. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, Dark Veil 4 would be around here, is that right? Okay, over here, look. Right, so here's the first Jecht Sphere. And this is why we came back at this point. So we can work now towards Auron's ultimate weapon.
Now, that looks like a fine place.
And we're not going to be interfered with by the Dark Aeons.
Auron,
My lord,
when this is
Yeah,
over,
the sphere's here.
could you bring Yuna here? I want her to lead a life far away from this conflict.
you have my word. I will bring her here.
Thank you, Auron. You're a good friend.
What are you
Yeah, with Final Fantasy X-2, I did play it myself when it first came out back in the day. And I did find it very cheesy, but with, you know, a lot of enjoyable gameplay. But I've just not been able to get back into it since. I did beat the game, and I think I gave all the optional content a good run for its money as well. But like I said, I've just never been able to get into it with the remastered version. It's just so cheesy for me. It's just cringeworthy. I just can't push myself through it. Okay, well, there's the first anyway. There's one thing I want to note as well. Not in here. I think, if I remember, in one of these areas... No, it's not this one, I don't think. There's a really good blitzball player. The name begins with a V. Is what I remember. Just as I was coming through Besaid, we couldn't do it before, obviously, because we hadn't unlocked blitzball. I think it's in one of these tents. Ah, this is it. Velucha. Yeah, Velucha, thanks. I don't know if it's worth getting Velucha. Velucha's a pretty good player from what I remember. But we'd have to replace somebody. And I don't know if I want to do that, since we've got a pretty good team going now. Oh yeah, Elijah says not to as well. We've got a good team. Yeah, it's worth pointing out that Velucha's there if you want to recruit them. Right, so the plan now is we make our way all the way back to Macalania. Only with one slight difference to our journey back to Besaid. We now need to collect all the spheres on the way as we go. Okay, yeah, a few people. MT says she's okay, but not great. Yeah, and Rod says to keep her as a forward as well. Oh, right, no. On the opposing team. So, oh, yeah, forward on the opposing team. Gotcha. So, not on the opposing team, but on their side. I know what you mean. Oh, that's what all those white squares are. Look, they're the save spheres. I've never noticed the save spheres up there before. Just chilling up on the structure there. That's interesting. I knew the white squares were on the map. I always thought they were for plaques or something on the structure that you could read. Yeah, it's like the worst team. Although, to be fair, the commentary that you're given about your team before the first match is basically that it's the suckiest team that Blitzball's ever known. So, lore-wise, they had to make them suck.
I'll be right back.
Steve, yeah.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Morning, Welsh Rabbit. 5 AM Saturday morning. Always assumed you was in Wales. Welsh. Ah, okay. I should be able to jump down. Come the wrong way. Right, there's actually a sphere on the boat. So I'm going to save before we do that. I don't think I've ever got the original Aurochs to 99, Steve, if I'm honest with you. Yep, let's go. Well, that's awesome, Rabbit. Yeah, we do get viewers from all over, which is awesome. And even New Zealand. A place I've never been to, but would love to visit one day. Seen it in Lord of the Rings. Beautiful country. Right, here we go. The next Jecht Sphere. The second from our journey from Besaid here.
After you get that Aeon from Besaid, where are we going?
Back the way we came. Then we go north from Bavel and climb Mount Gagazet.
Yeah, is there a trophy? I haven't looked at all the trophies yet, I'll be honest.
Samarkand, huh? It's been in ruins for 1,000 years, right?
Is there a trophy for escaping so many times? I know there's overdrive mode for it.
Thanks for trying, Auron.
As Elijah's mentioned, that reminded us of it. The Coward, I think it's called.
I thought if I went with you guys, I might find a way to go back. But it's not that easy.
I'm sorry.
No need to apologize, Broska. It's not your fault. I should be thinking about fighting Sin now anyway. Zanarkand can wait. But I will find my way back.
Be careful, Jecht.
Yeah.
I'll be alright.
We've already got Wakka's attack reels. We just need to get through more battles before the next things start popping up for him in Blitzball.
She'll be alright. She's strong.
I usually do the next Blitzball stuff by the time we get the airship. Sometimes I recruit Brother since I find him quite powerful. But maybe we'll just stick with the team we've got now. Okay, well that's the next Jecht Sphere anyway. So this is Kilika and there's no Jecht Spheres here, I don't believe. So we can just immediately... Oh, what the little bit fast there on the trigger finger. Got a fanny about now. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No skips, of course. Oh, thanks, Elijah. Appreciate the confirmation there about there being no trophies for escaping. Yeah. Yeah, I don't mind Blitzball Arc. I actually enjoy it. So, but yeah, you do. You're right. Have to play a lot, don't you? But at least it's not a mini game that's generally hated. That would be annoying. So, Luca, please. Oh, okay, I see. He weakens off a bit, does he? As he gets to higher level there. Yeah. Yeah, the thing is, so you have to do, I think it's like 200 battles for whatever the next thing is to appear. Once you've done 200 battles, that's when you can do your resetting stuff, isn't it? And eventually it'll show up. I don't know how many battles we've done since I've got the attack reels, but presumably we're making progress. I think this is the quickest way to the next sphere. I could be wrong. Actually, I don't think it is, no. So I need to get back to the Blitzball Stadium. You think there's a Jecht Sphere in Kilika that we can get? Let me just check that, because I don't think there was. But you could be wrong, Elijah. I mean, sorry, you could be right, Elijah, and I could be wrong, is what I meant to say. FF10. Jecht Spheres. I'm not seeing one for Kilika. Let me check on another Google page in case that one's wrong. See what IGN's got to say. Spheremorph, yeah. Besaid. The Liki. Luca. Yeah, I don't think there is. Not for Kilika. Seems kind of weird, I know, but I think the one on the actual boat classes as the Kilika one, if that makes sense. Oh, no worries, Poggy. We're just about to work our way towards the one in Luca. Oh, no probs, Elijah. Right, here's the one in Luca. There is like one in each area, but I feel like because we got it on the boat, that's sort of classified as the Kilika one.
Yeah, but I don't understand why you wanted me to.
If that makes sense.
Didn't you say you have Blitzball in your Xanarkand?
Not a sportsman, are ya?
Working on your form?
My form don't need no work. I'm the Great Jecht. It's for my kid.
Your son plays Blitzball?
Yeah, and he wants to beat his old man bad.
Yeah, cheers, guys.
Once I told him to give it up. He didn't speak to me for a week. Wonder what he's doing now. I hope he got bigger and put on some muscle.
Yeah, the next one's going to be on the high road, and we are going to need a chocobo for it. I can't remember if I've done this before, you know, this whole backtracking malarkey. I think this is the first time. So, I feel like, you know, we're really going pro now. Working towards Auron's weapon and stuff. so early. Yeah, we're pretty much done in Luca. Oh, hang on, hang on. Did I not get that then before? Sorry, guys. Yeah, the YouTube delay is coming into its own again. Now all your messages are popping up. I can get something for Waka, can I? His crest. Yeah, I'll go and check. I didn't think that was available at this point, so my bad. Would it be in here, would it? Yes, perfect. You were right there, guys. Jupiter Crest, nice one. I would not have got that if it wasn't for chat. I would have been backtracking again later on. So, yeah, it's just a bit of blitzball for Waka to get through later. Thank you, guys. Everyone's still panicking about the fact that I've missed it, but that's because of YouTube delay. Eventually, you guys are all going to be relieved when you catch up to this bit. Yeah, cheers for that. One of the bonuses of streaming live. Yes, Phenor. Yeah, it's why it's good to grab the thing for the overdrive of Veil for as well, isn't it? Let's just save again since we've grabbed some nice items. The heck? I've just gone all the way around for no reason. It's because I was reading chat and not paying attention. I'm such an idiot sometimes. And now I can guarantee everyone will be saying in chat that I'm going... Yeah, it's just popped up from Elijah. Here comes the YouTube delay. Oh, I love it. I realised myself as soon as I came round. And so I was reading all your messages. I wasn't even paying attention to what I was doing. Oh, dear. Well, before we go back, I'm going to check something. Ah, no, nothing. Yeah, lots of Blitzball Fina, but at least we've got the crest now, haven't we? Okay, well, let's just keep moving back. We'll grab our Choco. That's alright, I think T just needed the exercise. As if he hadn't ran far enough. Right, let's go for our new area save once more. Yeah, that's true. Yeah. We were there. I just thought I'd check. Okay, right. I think the next Jecht Sphere is right at the end of this area. Right at the end. Hello, Trinquisitor. Welcome back to the stream. Yeah, no worries. Good to have you. We've just been backtracking to get all the Jecht Spheres, and we're on our way back to Macalania now. When I do the archives is when I'll give it a title. I haven't thought about it yet. Yeah, I usually just throw some random part of the episode in for the title. But if you have a pertinent suggestion, then I'm more than willing to hear it. Ah, the chocobo makes things so much easier, doesn't it? Oh, okay, Roger. Yeah, if we get to the end and then make our way back to that save point down there, is that the best way, would you say? Probably. We've already grabbed all the other treasures that require a chocobo on our previous visit. Yeah, this might be a longer way than if there was a quicker way. I'm not sure, but if we go down here and then just head to the end, I think is where it is, isn't it? Torbjorn, apologies if I mispronounced your name, but hello, how are you? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's right down the bottom. Let me just head all the way down. Yeah, there it is. And we can do it on the chocobo as well, which is nice, so we can stay on it to get back. Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Seth. We're almost done now, though. We've made... It's taken us about 45 minutes so far, which...
I told you this was a waste of time.
No, maybe a bit longer. Probably about an hour.
It's the right thing to do. Everyone's depending on us. Besides, it's good practice.
I guess you're right. Well then...
Ha! There it is. Auron, let's get him!
No, something like that is probably what I'll be going for, Echo, in all honesty. Oh, yeah, sounds like you need to wrap up Warren there, Torbjorn. It's chilly here as well, but I've had to turn the heater off in this room. Especially when I'm streaming, it does get a bit toasty. I live in a very, very old house from the Tudor times, and it brings in drafts to no end. It's freezing in the winter, even with the heating on. But I do all my streaming in a separate building. Our garage is, like, separate. And I think the rest of the family are jealous because it gets so warm around here in this room. Oh, yeah, I can't forget that, Roge. Cannot forget that. Right, yes, in the mushroom rock poggy. Okay. So we're going to be escaping a lot of fights in this next section.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yes. Fino, I'm pretty sure I did. Yeah, no, that's a pretty cool title, Russell. I need to just try and word it in a way that people might actually be searching for it, that it would come up. But that is a cool title. Titles have to sort of cross the boundary of being a little boring so that people are searching for them. But obviously, you know, somewhat enticing to be clicked on, but not to the point of being clickbait. Otherwise, people just hate you for that. Even if it's unintentional. Oh, we need to steal from this thing, don't we? I'm going to haste on Tidus so that hopefully once we've stolen, we can just escape without any. Oh, that's not a basilisk. Whoops.
Live and let live.
Yeah, I'm escaping all fights on the way back. Yeah, this isn't grinding for AP. This is backtracking all the way back to Besaid, which we've done, and then all the way back to
I'll be right back.
Macalania. So this would be about a 4 or 5 hour journey if I was not going to be escaping from fights. Somewhere around here, isn't it? The flipping Jecht Sphere.
Live and let live.
Yeah, could do that, Elijah, for sure. If we get it. If we get it. Oh, I hope that goes well for you, Echo. No! Oh, no, it's alright. It's Rico. Thought I did something wrong.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Yeah, Fortune Spheres is never a fun one, is it? But it's something you kind of have to do.
Live and let live.
I think I'll grab the primer, Fino. I'm up to date on my primers.
Live and let live.
So, that's one thing that I don't need to worry about. Why not turn off encounters, enable fast forward? Oh, Brian, if only. We don't all have the beautiful PC or Xbox version, unfortunately. I'm only on the PS4 version. And for whatever reason, Square does not patch their game so that they're all flipping the same features across them all.
I'll be right
There
back.
is no fast forward or no encounters mode on PS4.
No problem. I'll be right back.
Yeah, that's true. That's true, Echo. I really would love the day, though, that Square do patch the PS4 version. Where the heck is the Jecht Sphere? I thought it was right at the end, but I feel like I might have missed it. Have I missed it in this area? I might have to look on Google.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'll check up here. It's at the top. Okay. Yeah, it would be like the very last place, really, wouldn't it?
Live and let live.
Up top. Cheers, guys. Let's go up. Nearly there, Poggy. Nearly there. There it is. Perfect. It's an Auron sphere this time, but still part of the same thing that we're doing, collecting all these spheres required for the... Is it the sigil or the crest? One or the other.
Everything, Keenock.
I know
Yeah,
I
cheers,
don't
guys.
tell you this, but guard Lord Brasco well.
That I will.
Yeah, definitely, Brian. I would prefer to play the PC version, but because I want to try and get the Platinum Trophy on PS4, kind of stuck with the slow version. But it's cool. If I do get the Platinum Trophy, you know, I know I've worked for it. Maybe that's why Square don't patch their games later on PS4. Because everyone that gets a Platinum would be annoyed if all of a sudden Turbo Mode and no encounters turns up in the game after they've already got the Platinum. It wouldn't bother me. It really wouldn't. I wouldn't care. But, you know what? Some players would not take well to that, I don't think. Oh, thank you, Matt. Yeah, have a nice relaxing break. I hope work's going well for you. Let's go and save. Have we got to go all the way back to exit this area? Does anybody know if I've got to go all the way back?
Live and let
to the entrance and then down the other path to get past. That's exactly what I've been doing, Trinquisitor. I'm on the way back now. But it looks like I've got to trek all the way back. Oh, that's annoying. Yep, I can't go up. I can't go any further from there because the guy's not letting me. Yeah. Yeah, gotta go back. Wonderful.
Say your prayers.
Live and let live.
Nice, Elijah. Yeah, I still need to get the Platinum Trophy for Final Fantasy IX. I'm so close on that one. So close. I've done all the hard ones apart from the card game. But I hate that card game with a passion, as you guys know.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Hello, Dad. How you doing? Yeah, bit of an annoying area. We've got to go all the way back just to go all the way back again, but on a different path. Yeah, I think that's the final two, isn't it? Is Moonflow followed by Thunder Plains. Oh, you Dark? Yeah, cheers, Annika. Did you do this little escapade, Dark, on your recent FF10 playthrough? Backtracking all the way to Besaid to get the Jecht Spheres? After completing the boss or killing the boss in Macalania? Yeah, it does a bit, doesn't it? A little weird. Oh, I can't stand it, Red. You probably heard me moaning about it a lot on our last Final Fantasy IX playthrough, didn't you? Triple Triad from FF8, on the other hand. I really enjoy that. It's one of my favourite Final Fantasy minigames.
Let's do it.
Oh, is that on the high road, is it?
I'll be right back.
Okay, Rog, thank you.
Live and let live.
Oh, nice one, mate. I've just got 2 more to go now. Mushroom Rock's the most annoying because of all the backtracking you have to do in order to get it.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh, actually, I didn't want to come down here, did I? Or did I? Yeah. Yeah, so I thought that was taking me into the basin area, but nope, that's fine.
Live and let live.
Oh, that's an interesting thing. I never seem to get a good set of cards. Maybe that's why I hate it so much. Oh, the Besaid one, Dark. No, we did get that. Dark Veil 4 hasn't spawned yet. Veil 4 comes a little bit later on. So we've got them all. Thanks, Desi, for the sub.
I'll be right back.
Definitely get a fair few encounters in the Mushroom Rock. I think it's probably got the highest spawn rate from my experience on this playthrough. The only God of War I've actually completed myself was the PS4 God of War that came out in 2018. And I got the Platinum Trophy. I really enjoyed that game. which is interesting because it's not normally my type of game, to tell you the truth. But I had a blast with it.
I'll be right back.
So much fun. Right, okay. I feel like we are making progress.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, I've not really played the other God of War games. I did have one, actually, but I never played much of it for some reason. I'm not sure which one it was. Maybe you guys would know. It might have been 3. I'll need to save. But it was on the PSP. The original PSP. Handheld. I used to sneak it to work. And then if I had a loo break, I'd take it in with me. Yeah, I think it's probably around there, Russell, yeah. Oh, that's good, Holly. That's good. Glad that you've been entertained on your journey. Yeah, one of the longest areas, isn't it, Elijah, the next one?
I'll be right back.
Definitely one of the longest areas. Although there's no spheres, no Jecht Spheres to grab until the place with the giant elephant shoe puff things. The Moonflow.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Might as well save. So many times saving, but it's such a long journey, you know. If the game crashes or something, I want to minimise the amount of running you have to repeat. Running and escaping from battles. Ah! Is this what I want to steal from? Okay, let's go ahead and haste on Riku. I need to be careful because you can get destroyed here, but we have just saved. So, can we mix petrified grenades into anything exciting, can we? I'll just grab the 2 for now.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
No, I've not played them. I've not played them. I don't have a whole lot of experience with the Final Fantasy franchise outside of the main games, the main numbered releases.
Let's do it.
If I'm honest.
I'll be right back.
Let's do the same thing again. Oh, good for armor. Okay. Because we can get the stone proof and that, is it? Is that what it is?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Thank you, Roach. Well, we get a fair few of them, don't we? And it looks like we're going to... This would be a preemptive strike. I'm going to actually run from this, because we could get a game over if we're not careful.
So easy on you next time.
Hi, Logan. Yeah, and to you, mate. 7 days. Happy Christmas. No. We're nowhere near the Dark Aeons yet. Retro. We've just had to backtrack to get all the Jecht Spheres. We're making our way back to where we've progressed to, which is Macalania. But I am just stealing the petrifying grenades, as they are useful for a couple of reasons. But only incidentally, as we're making our way back.
Live and let live.
One thing I do want to do about which ones I haven't finished and stuff yet is I want to go back to the older ones, as there's a few I haven't played at all. Final Fantasy 1, for example, I have not played, and I would like to play that. I know we've got the Pixel remasters now, which are a perfect excuse, really, to go back and revisit them, aren't they? Or to play them for the first time. Yeah, I've got the trophy, the Platinum, for that game, God of War, but like I say, it was a while ago that I did that. I think it's when it first came out, which was about 3 years ago. So I don't really remember the trophy specifically.
I'll be right back.
Yeah, this is a long trek now through this next area. Unfortunately. Oh, would you say that Dark Yojimbo is harder than Penance, Retro?
Live and let live.
I mean, Yojimbo is difficult. Yeah, for sure.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
$20 for Stoneproof. Oh, sorry, I just saw your message there. Alternative to Ribbon. Okay. I know we haven't stolen off every encounter because of the first strike weapon that Tidus has. But I'm pretty sure, you know, we must be getting close to... I don't want to say close to 200 steals for the trophy, but we must be making some pretty darn good progress on it by this point.
I'll be right back.
Oh, what games are coming out specifically in February, Fina, for PS5? Put a few in chat and I'll tell you which ones I'm looking forward to.
I won't go so easy on you next time. I won't go so easy on you next time.
Oh, that's interesting, Danny. Yeah, I've not put Spider-Man on the PS5 yet. I've played the one with Miles Morales.
Live and let live.
Is that the one where you get the suit, is it? Oh no, Spider-Man Remastered, you said in your comments. Yeah, I've got that on PS4, but not the remastered version for PS5. Elden Ring. Yeah, is that like a Souls game? Because I'm not really into those sorts of games. It's based on Game of Thrones, isn't it? And I never really watched that series either. So I don't know if Elden Ring is one that I'm too hyped for. Yeah, I mean, Final Fantasy 16 I'm looking forward to. I'll be covering that on the channel, no doubt. But I don't think that's going to be here in February. Right, there's the Jecht Sphere. Let's grab that. One more to go. And our little journey back to Besaid and back to Macalania will be complete. Yeah, I need to beat the first Horizon before I play the sequel. I did play it for about 15 or 20 hours, so not that much. So I'll probably start it again at some point. And then I'll get on with Forbidden West. Probably not when it's released in February, but next year at some point.
So you don't do anything stupid again.
Oh, that's right, Chicken. I thought it was something like that, yeah.
Lord Braska had to pay the handler for damages from his own.
Oh, thank you, Dark, for stopping by at work. Are you at the cinema, are you? Is that where you're working? Because I went to the Odeon yesterday to see Spider-Man. Obviously not the one that you would be at, but we had a fun evening. Or fun time, I should say. It wasn't actually in the evening.
That's it. Only thing I drink from now on is Shoepuff milk.
Yeah, they're very popular, aren't they, Danny? Very popular. Thank you for the sub, Ashton.
If I keep screwing up.
Yeah, if you guys are into, you know, the Final Fantasy games and you haven't yet subbed, you might want to consider it. got a ton of Final Fantasy content and walkthroughs and stuff on the channel from the last 10 years or so. But if you don't, that's fine. It's good to have you here on stream, regardless. Yeah, the woods entrance, I think we got that, didn't we? Isn't that the one you get when you get, you know, you're first introduced to the spheres? But the Thunder Plains one we do need to grab, for sure.
Rides? All aboard?
Yes, Echo. Yes, I did. I enjoyed it. Took the boys to see it about a month ago. Or when it first came out, anyway, here in the UK. Right, okay. I believe we're getting back to, or we'll soon be getting back to, Guarda and then we'll be back at the Thunder Plains, and we'll finally be back at Macalania. And our detour will be complete. Yeah, Final Fantasy VII Remake Part 2. I wouldn't expect any time soon, unfortunately. Which, to be honest, I thought when Final Fantasy VII Remake came out that the long wait for FF7R would be over with. But it seems they're going for that for every part, doesn't it? Not just for Part 1. Part 1 was announced in 2015, came out in 2020. So 5 years after its announcement. FF7R Part 2 hasn't even been announced yet.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
But presumably, you know, it's not going to be anytime soon. But maybe next year, if they bring a load of information out all at once. If not, I presume the year after. And then maybe 16 will be next year. Yeah, it does that, doesn't it, Danny? Nice dose of nostalgia. Yeah, so the next Jecht Sphere, and I think the final one that we need to get for now, is in the Thunder Plains. And it is in this first part of the Thunder Plains. Yep, I've even got Waka's attack reels. So, yeah, we've been keeping up with the Blitzball stuff and what have you. But I haven't done much for a while, as there's been no need. But I've got all the players and that as well. But I can see the Jecht Sphere. You get a good draw distance for such an old game, don't you? Look at that. I can see the Jecht Sphere when we're not in battle. Right up at the top there. Yes, Annika, thank you. That's a good point to remind people about the fact you can get Lulu's Crest in Guarda, but I did actually pick that up on our first visit.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
I'm pretty sure, you know, guys, we're up to date in terms of all the optional stuff so far in FF10. Once we've grabbed the Jecht Sphere, anyhow. Yeah, I would hope not, Echo. I would hope not. Thank you, Jay. Yeah, that was a fun series, FF12. Lightly. Oh, why'd you have to remind me about that, Brian? Oh, I've got nightmares about that already. Yeah, I'll be doing that as soon as I can get access to a no encounters weapon or armor. Once again, I'm just a peasant with the PS4 version. I can't disable no encounters. I have to do it with an actual piece of equipment, which I can't get until later on. And then dodging lightning in that crater should hopefully be doable. But until we get that no encounters, I'm not even going to attempt it.
Now there's a scene for posterity.
Okay, Poggy, is that for the Jecht Sphere? Yeah, maybe I should, Phenol. I mean, I haven't thought about it, but when they announced when Part 2 is actually coming out, I'd imagine it would have been a good while since we played Final Fantasy VII Remake on the channel. So it'll probably do me a good favour to actually go through it again, just to remind myself and update myself of the story and what have you, before jumping into Part 2. So almost certainly I will be doing that. Go this way since we can save, but I don't think it's going to matter too much.
I won't go so easy on you next time.
Presumably we can kill those a lot easier now, before they flee with the first strike weapon. Use Tidus to get the first move and swap him immediately out for Yuna, bring in an Aeon. And good night, Cactuars. Almost, Danny, almost. Yeah, Final Fantasy XII, when I played through it back in the day, 2006 it would have been, I think that's when that game came out. You know, I completed it, I had a lot of fun with it, but it was quite a forgettable experience for me. And I'd never really played it again until the Zodiac Age was released.
Live and let live.
And I've got to say, I really enjoyed my playthrough of the Zodiac Age. I actually preferred it to my original playthrough. The game really came into its own for me then. It might be because partly of the changes for the Zodiac Age made that game an improvement. But I think also there was a lot of ideas in FF12 that were sort of ahead of their time in terms of... It had like an MMO feel to it. And I don't think the world was quite ready for that back in 2006. But I just appreciated it a lot more when I played it again like 20 years later. Yeah, that's an interesting thing you can do on that mini game, isn't it, Red, in Final Fantasy IX? Oh, very good. Very good, Torbjorn. You can't go wrong with a bit of tea. Definitely one of my favourite beverages, for sure. Yeah, I wish I had the time to commit to Final Fantasy XIV. And it's becoming so popular now, isn't it, in terms of MMO popularity.
I'll be right back.
I bet the WoW team never thought that. I wouldn't be surprised if 14 is now more popular than World of Warcraft. And when Final Fantasy XIV first launched, it was a travesty. It was an abomination upon humanity. I actually thought the apocalypse was upon us. It was that bad. But the relaunch of it with A Realm Reborn, I think that's like the ultimate example of a game redeeming itself. To go from what it was when it first launched to one of the most popular games now of the generation is just crazy. It really is. I've seen news about them, Poggy. Yes. I don't think I actually took the time to look at them, as it never really bothered me that much, but maybe I'll check them out. Right, so, yes, there we go. There it is, the last one. Alright, Dart, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, hope work goes well for you, mate. Yeah, Monday, as in next Monday, this Monday, after the weekend, is going to be my final stream before Christmas. Then I won't be back until the 10th of Jan, as I've got a busy Jan planned early on.
Are you not?
What of it?
I might try and find some time to get some videos out for you guys, but in terms of live streaming, Monday is going to be the final one before the Christmas break.
My apologies.
Yeah, that's true with the queues. I've heard it. I was reading a story about that. It sounded crazy. But it just shows the popularity, doesn't it, of that game now?
Sounds sweet.
Since the expansion launched.
What's the catch?
That easy to see, was it?
Yeah, we've done it, Fedor.
Pilgrimage.
We have done it. We are back in Macalania.
Seriously?
I would like you to join us. It will be a dangerous trip. Yet, if we do reach that,
Oh, okay, Elijah.
my prayers will be answered.
Well,
and you
yeah,
will
good
be
luck
able
with
to
that
go
shark
home,
guy, you know.
we think.
You can get past the cheesy presentation of it, then there is some addictive gameplay to be had there, and it is a lot of fun,
So
but
quick,
Anything to get out of here.
it is tough in some
then it's
regards
settled.
to get past the
must
the
protest.
presentation of that game, in my opinion.
Drunkard? A guardian?
Hey. You want to step in here and say that?
What does it matter? No one truly believes that I, a fallen summoner wed to an Al-Bhed, could possibly defeat sin. This is what they say. No one expects us to succeed.
Oh, okay, Poggy. I can't remember the exact
Let's show them
location of the
they're
light
wrong.
path, mind. But if we come across it,
Fallen
I'll do it.
summoner, a man from Xanarkand, and a warrior monk doomed to obscurity for refusing the hand of the priest's daughter. What delightful irony it would be if we defeated sin.
Stop gabbing and get me out of here. Free at last.
Alright, Dark. Yeah, but don't catch you,
I am
mate. Have a
your
great
man
Christmas.
Until we reach Xanarkand.
And a, you know, Happy New Year.
Right. So, what's a summoner anyway?
Ah, I see, Red. I see.
This road, you should hurry to the...
Okay. Yeah, if we can find the light path, we shall... Oh, there it is, look. Well, that answers that question. There might be treasure up here, but I'm not allowed to look. Well, here we are then. That was a fast little route back. We can skip all the butterfly stuff. What have you got your strength stat on Waka? Echo. Yeah, I think you need to be getting high crits as well, don't you, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, no, that's not one. Okay. No, go away, go away. Well then, folks. Detour complete. I think that's a good a time as any to say goodbye to you all for today. Let's just get our saving. Yeah, I'm glad that's over with now. We're up to date on the Jecht Spheres. What a mission that was. What a mission. But we did it in a single sitting, so I'm happy about that. Alright then, guys. Well, thank you so much to all of you that visited today's stream. So, 7 days till Christmas. I will be streaming on Monday. If you're able to make it to that, then fantastic. I understand that not many of you will be able to because of being so close to Christmas. You're going to be doing other things and stuff. But after that stream, I will be taking a break then. So, no pressure for those that like to make all the streams to do so. There won't be any over the Christmas period and into the new year. 10th of January will be the next stream after Monday, okay? So we'll see what we can do on Monday. I'm going to take it a little bit easier as well. There's no need to, you know, to try and force our way through when we're going to be taking a break anyway after that. But really appreciate you guys sharing the various tips. Like the fact that we got the Jupiter Crest for Waka. I probably would have missed that today if it wasn't for you folks sharing that in chat. So thanks for that. And for those that supported the stream, a big thank you as well. And for those that just took part, you know, in chat and stuff and just watched as a viewer, really great to have you here today. So have a wonderful weekend, guys. And catch you on Monday if you're able to join. If not, have a great Christmas. See you all soon. Take care, everyone. Bye. Bye.